Hello, everyone, and welcome to Gen Me Podcast, a podcast for Gen Z by Gen Z. And today's episode is about OnlyFans. And to learn more about the world of OnlyFans from a creator's perspective, for those of you that don't know and are clearly living under a rock, OnlyFans is an internet content subscription service based with content creators, and they earn money from users who subscribe to their content. And this content, ranges from anywhere from like behind the scenes of celebrities to sexual content. So today I have Lindsay Eichner as my guest. So welcome, Lindsay.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Of course, thank you for being on. So for people that don't really know you, what do you do and what's your position within OnlyFans?
So I grew up in Miami, Florida, and I started OnlyFans about 2 years ago. I was one of the first creators on the site, and it just pretty much took off right after I signed up for it. And
How old were you 2 years ago? How old were you when you signed up for OnlyFans?
I think I was probably 19
years old. And how do you even like find out about OnlyFans? Because 2 years ago, I mean, I feel it really wasn't as big as it is right now.
So I went to a Jake Paul fight.
Okay.
I ended up meeting my managers there at the time, and they got me into it. And it was already starting in the whole YouTubers. They were starting it. It wasn't the kickoff yet, but that was before anyone really knew about it.
So you went to the Jake Paul fight, and these two guys just like went up to you and what they like, hey, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous, I want to get you on this, or?
No, me and my friend we got into the VIP section, and we were with like Tana and all of those like Bryce Hall people. And my friend that I was with, she was talking to one of the guys in that group, and they were actually the ones who got me into it and told me to start it.
And what they say, just that you have a looks for it, or like you have potential for it?
I'm not sure how I found out about it, but I already knew about it, and it was something that I wanted to get into it. But they officially got me into it, put me onto the marketing, and eventually I ended up dropping my managers because I learned how to do it all myself.
Yeah, I feel like once you get the hang of it, you just like keep that autonomy for yourself also. You don't want someone else taking a cut out of your money.
Yeah.
So you don't post nudes on OnlyFans, but you do post like sexualized content and bikinis and whatnot.
Yeah, it's definitely a little risky, but nothing nudity. I don't post nudity at all, but it's definitely bikinis or workout video, squatting, a little twerking.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
a little twerking. I love it.
A little bit. That's for like my premium subscribers.
But then how does it work? So you have your overall OnlyFans, and you charge money for people just to have access and to be able to see your feed, right?
Yeah, I believe it's around $10 a month, just to $7 to $10 a month to go on my page, and then I send private DMs to a few lucky people.
And that's what brings in most of the money, because
yeah.
So what do those DMs say? Like, what do you charge? What type of content do they see for paying extra money?
So I do custom videos sometimes, and then some are just longer videos up to like 5 minutes. It depends on what the clients want. So
the videos of what?
Just like anything, just me talking. People like to have it personalized, OnlyFans, unlike a porn website, you log on and you just can look up anything and it's generalized. So OnlyFans is more personalized to the viewer, so you can have like a real connection with them. I make personal videos. Guys like when you say their names sometimes, or foot pictures. It really is per viewer, what the viewer wants.
So then when you say premium service, is that what you mean? Like, but when you DM people, is that like your premium service?
Yeah, so it's like you get $10 to get on the feed. So I'll post on my feed once a week. I try to post more. And then if you want private videos or custom videos, that's through DMs.
Okay, well, before we dive into it more, I always have a segment on my show where I taste a new alcoholic beverage. And today, we're gonna be basic. We're gonna go for the White Claw. I know you have one too, and we both have black cherry. So cheers.
Cheers.
Um, so there's different types of content on OnlyFans, like I said before. There's full-on nudity, there's kind of teasing, there's celebrities that are on it. What other types of content are there on it from your perspective, since you're on it more?
So I'm really not subscribed to anyone else because personally I don't watch pornography, or there's no one that I'm really interested in watching. I go on it more so for the business aspect,
Mhm.
not really for pleasure.
But there's
But
other types of content other than pornography.
yeah, and I know OnlyFans is trying to go more towards non-nudity, non-sexual
Yeah.
videos. So I think it's mostly people just showing like the background of their life or their
That's what
work.
I was saying. I think Cardi B like had an OnlyFans and was just like just showing the background of her life.
Yeah, it's like OnlyFans, what the fans want to see, what people want, personalized content.
Mhm. And so this August, actually, there was a ban on sexual content on OnlyFans. I mean, I'm sure you're aware of that. Did that affect you in any way? I know you don't post nudity, but did you see like a dip in your viewership or in your subscriptions?
I actually don't think that happened because
No, like it didn't ban it, but OnlyFans announced it, but then they reversed their decision.
yeah, it didn't affect me whatsoever. I wasn't scared of it because I knew that my content wasn't in the nude or that sexual, so I wasn't personally scared of it, but I don't think it affected anyone. I think it gave more of like a hype and
Yeah,
got more
I really think it did. I think like it kind of OnlyFans really played themselves on that one.
yeah, I think that's really how social media works right now is to just get people talking about it,
Mhm. Even
So
if like it's scandalous or dramatic, it's just like as long as you're talking about it, you get publicity. It's
yeah, it's like
literally
being
insane.
canceled, the whole canceled thing. So
Yeah. It's also
OnlyFans got canceled, but they didn't. They just got more clout.
yeah.
Or
I feel like this past 2021 for OnlyFans has been insane. Bella Thorne also, she got the world record for the most money made in 24 hours on OnlyFans, $1 million
yeah,
in 24 hours.
it's really crazy the opportunities that OnlyFans are bringing to men and women all around the world. I know so many people got to quit their 9 to 5s and just had these opportunities that they never had, and just the woman empowerment in the community is
So
amazing. Everyone works together, no one's trying to overshadow anyone, or it's really about collaborations and working together. I think it's a great community.
I think it is, and it's kind of like the first thing of its time of our era where like women and men alike are celebrated for kind of
Yeah, definitely,
for
it's
being
great.
themselves, being in their own bodies. Because like if you watch porn, for example, like porn actors and porn actresses, from my interactions with my friends and people, like they're not really well represented. But when you speak about OnlyFans, like I don't know, I just feel like it has like a better stigma, and I think that it's giving so many people a platform and a voice to kind of speak on empowerment. And I think it's great what it's done.
Yeah, it really is. I've seen it through social media how many people's lives have been changed from it, and it's really amazing. I get
Make money
asked
from your own body. You're not controlled by anyone. You're not controlled, like you're not having someone tell you like you need to lose this much weight or anything. It's just
yeah, you're your own boss at the end of the day. The more you put into it, the more you get out of it.
done. And if rents due, you take an ass pick or something and get your bills paid.
Like I've been posting like we're from Miami, obviously you
Yes. So me and Lindsay know each other. We're family
take
friends.
yeah,
We haven't like seen each other in like maybe 10 years, but
I know. But we still have each other on social,
yes.
so
So what were you saying before? So we're from Miami.
so obviously when you're going to the beach every day, you're taking pictures in bikinis, posting them on Instagram. So OnlyFans just gave me a platform to post those pictures on, and
Right. If you're gonna post them somewhere, like make a buck out of it.
yeah, it's been great, honestly,
So
life-changing.
how much do you make per post and per month?
Well, my first month, I probably made around 10,000 to
Holy shit. Your
$15,000.
first month ever of doing OnlyFans when you
Yeah,
started?
that was great. Yeah,
Wow.
and from then, I had a little miscommunication with my managers, and I've been trying to, um, not be in their management anymore, so the past other months have been a little I went down a little bit, but now right now I'm on my come up.
So what's that around?
Um, it's been pretty slow, honestly, because I was back in school doing my classes, so you really need to put the time into it. So I'll be making like 1,000 to 5,000 a month on a slow month.
And then how often do you post now?
Right now, I try every day, but once or twice a week.
Okay, cool. So then do you work a 9 to 5 or do you have another job or do you consider OnlyFans right now as your full-time job?
So I am a freelance makeup artist because
Okay.
I love makeup. It's my passion, and I was in school for that. So I'm my own boss with that too. So I make my own schedule.
Your girl
And
boss.
yeah,
CEO.
yeah, CEO, entrepreneur. So it's basically you can have a 9 to 5, but honestly, it's been such a blessing that I haven't needed to go back to work.
Mm-hmm.
And right now I'm working on some more content just to be posting every day, have it
Backup too.
yeah, having my DMs open, really connecting with my clients. It's been great.
So what'd you do with that first paycheck? Is $10,000? It's a shit ton of money.
um well, a lot of it I put into stocks and
Yeah, I
crypto.
was about to say, I hope you invested some of it.
Yeah, I definitely bought a lot of crypto.
What cryptos?
Yeah, cryptos.
Which ones?
Ethereum, Bitcoin.
The OGs.
Yeah, the basic
Yeah, okay. I
crypto.
was like, hopefully not Dogecoin.
No, I was actually on Dogecoin when it was like on the come up, but I got off of it. So
Well, that's good that you invested some of it because so many people just get that money and just like
yeah.
spend it.
Yeah, I mean, so many girls I know like are making 50 to 100,000 a month. So when you're making money like that, it doesn't really
That's
matter what you
crazy. Seriously, like that's $1 million a year. If you're making
yeah,
100K a month, more than $1 million, that's
yeah, over a
an
million.
obscene amount of money.
Yeah, it really is. It's changing people's lives. I got offered onto a new management that promised me I would be making no less than 50,000 a month if I was doing nudity, but I just I haven't gotten around to it. I
Do you see
really don't
yourself
see
doing that?
myself. Yeah, I don't.
You don't see yourself doing nudity?
I don't, but it would be an amazing opportunity. I just, I'm not comfortable with that, but
At the end of the day, I mean, your comfort and your own
yeah, of
mental
course.
well-being is most important.
Yeah, I wish I would, but
Well, listen, how was it with your parents and with your friends, just telling them that you were doing OnlyFans at first?
so my parents didn't even find out at all. I told them, I was straight up with them
First
because
started?
yeah, they seen my Instagram, what I was posting before my
Yeah, because I mean, your
bikini.
Instagram is like pretty, like it's
It's
kind of like
like,
your OnlyFans.
yeah, my old pictures. So right now my plan was to just make my Instagram less provocative and throw everything on
Yeah, you don't
OnlyFans.
want to give anyone any freebies.
Yeah, like a little preview sometimes here and there, but nothing too dramatic. So I was straight up with my parents. I showed my mom my page. I showed her how it works, and my parents were on board.
It's good that you're very transparent with them too.
Yeah, I wanted to be because I didn't want them to be like, where are you getting this money from?
Yeah.
And
You like come home with $10,000.
they're like, what are you doing?
Yeah, literally. And then how about your
Everything.
friends, or do your grandparents know? Or
So grandparents, I haven't told, and I don't want them to know because they're
that's a
just
good point.
from an older generation, so it's harder for them to understand
Accept.
that type of thing. But I just told them I'm a social media manager. I
You
don't
are. You're a social media manager of your own page.
yeah, so
Of your how many figures? 5-figure page.
yeah. So I actually one time I got uninvited to a party because someone found out that I was doing OnlyFans. And
Uninvited?
yeah, I was
A birthday party, or like to like a family reunion, or
like
what?
a boat party even. And then I called them and I was like, "What? Why would you like? What's
That's
up?"
fucked up.
And every time someone gives me a bad look about it or their face turn, once I explain to them what I'm really doing, they're like, "Wow, you're a genius. You're
Wait,
hustling."
but so was this like someone our age that uninvited you to a party just because they found out you had
He
OnlyFans?
was he was a little bit older, and it was so weird to me because I mean, I'm around so many porn stars in Miami, all the girls are porn stars, strippers. So it was like so weird to me that someone put me in a category that I wasn't actually in. But over time, you really have to have um your shoulders up high and just realize that it doesn't matter what anyone thinks about you. It only matters about what you truly think about yourself.
That's
So,
that's very true. And I think, like the industry that you're in, you definitely have to know who you are before you get into it, because so
yeah,
much of your body is like out for the world, and people's comments and whatnot. So you really have to have like a good head on your shoulders, know who you are, be super confident going into it, because what you guys do is like I'm not confident enough to do that. So
yeah, you definitely need to be confident and just, you know, po- it's really powering to myself that I can make people happy at the end of the day. And I have a big following and I have people that watch me. It's scary sometimes, but at the end of the day, it really does pay off.
do you ever get recognized, or are you scared of being recognized?
I think it's mostly from TikTok.
Okay.
Well, because in the town, I guess people have like the For You page, and
Mhm.
I've gotten recognized from that. And I was on, I don't know if you're familiar with Rice Gum.
Yeah, I know where it's come.
I was on one of his streams, um, and people have recognized me from that. But that's the only
So you
big
don't
thing.
get nervous if you're like outside and you're like, oh, I hope they don't like recognize me. I hope they're not like a subscriber to my OnlyFans.
No, never. I would love to meet people. I mean, I talk to some of my subscribers. We have personal relationships that I try to build, you
Mhm.
know, a relationship with them. So I wouldn't be scared at all for people to recognize me. I think it's fun and
It's
when
fun
you're
to
a
interact with
point,
your fans.
yeah, of course. When
So
you're at
fun.
a point where everyone notices you, that would be scary, but I think it's like a lower level, so
Yeah.
it's not that intimidating.
So how many subscribers do you have on OnlyFans right now?
So my top amount was around like 250,
Okay.
300, but right now I'm only at like 150,
But
like
that's
around
still, if you're
150.
charging $10 a month.
Yeah. So I'm in my building phase where I'm
Yeah.
just trying to build up, do my marketing again.
So how are you trying to change your marketing to get more people?
So TikTok for me has been my best strategy.
What have you
Um,
been posting on there?
just preview videos and my makeup videos, which have been good. Just anything like saying hi or just a selfie. I'm
Oh,
trying to make them more funny
Mhm.
because I have these comments saying she has no personality, like, so I'm trying to make them more funny, but
How
they're
many
much better.
followers do you have on TikTok?
I have a 250,000.
Holy shit.
Yes, and
That's a lot.
yeah, it's been great on TikTok. My most views is like 1.5 million. And I stopped TikTok when I stopped my OnlyFans. I stopped for a few months. So everything has just been going down, but I'm in the building back up phase right
Do you
now.
have like your OnlyFans link in your TikTok bio?
So I did, and TikTok's very strict with their rules and regulations. So I had to take it down, but I do have it in my Instagram link. It's just my Snapchat also got deleted because of OnlyFans. It seems like those other apps aren't really
Yeah, I
uh,
was gonna say it's really hard for an OnlyFans creator like to go on other, social media accounts. Are they anti OnlyFans or anti like
uh,
sexual content?
yeah, I think it's more because it's sexual content. So I got my Snapchat deleted.
But did you
That was
post
not
like a nude on Snapchat or
no, it was just like swipe up type of thing, and I put the
and you
link.
got deleted for that?
Yeah,
That's stupid. The shit I see on mine is like that needs to be deleted.
yeah,
Not the
I
swipe up thing. You should
Yeah, if
make
you
a
put the link in it, it's really I know a lot of girls that got their Instagram deleted, so
crazy.
I've just been trying to be safe.
You should make a link tree and then have your OnlyFans on the link tree.
So I had Linktree. I think I'm banned from it now because of that. I don't know why. I made it
Okay,
like
you're making a list. What are you gonna be banned on next?
I'm praying not TikTok, but
No, you'll hopefully this won't get banned. No, I'm kidding.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it's really hard for creators nowadays with
it
the
is. That sounds so hard. I did not know that.
yeah, TikTok is really strict. Most of my videos get flagged, and that's why I just post my TikToks that get flagged on my OnlyFans.
And then do you have any brands that reach out to you from your TikToks?
Yeah, I have a few brands, and I have a few singers or rappers that want me to put their music in the back
Mhm.
of my videos.
And do you charge them?
Um, I do like 100 a post, or sometimes like if they have a lot of followers, I'll do it for free
Mhm.
and they'll post me and I'll like a collaboration. But if someone's just wants me to shout them out on my story, I charge like around $100.
Yeah, if you should charge more for TikToks. I have like 53,000 and I charge minimum 150 per post. You could at least be getting like $500.
Yeah, I know. Like Instagram, I have around 40,000 people, but I'm building it up right now. Once I get to a place where I feel secure and happy, I'll definitely have my prices set higher
Yeah, of
and
course.
yeah, have like a real marketing strategy on that.
What's the goal for 2022? How much money are we talking about?
Every day, I don't really want to limit myself. I don't ever set a goal because I don't like limitations.
Mhm.
So I just really want to do as much as I can possible.
I love that.
Probably like 100,000. I would want to be making like 50,000 a month.
On your crypto. It'll go up, hopefully.
Yeah, crypto, hopefully, right now
In a
we're
day,
in a bit of a dip, but
a bad one.
yeah, but
And
crypto alone.
what was like the weirdest DM you've ever gotten on OnlyFans or weirdest request?
I there's too many.
Really?
So for a while, I actually wasn't the one reading my DMs. My managers would do everything for me. Um, but we recently started doing a dick rating.
Okay.
So those were kind of weird. And
So
there's just
they would send you a picture of their penis and then you would rate it from 1 to 10?
yeah. I
Okay.
mean, I wouldn't do it. My managers would be the one looking at them. So I was like, okay with it, whatever. But recently I got one of the weirdest DMs was like, can you put your fart in a bottle and ship it to me? That was definitely
What do you reply to that?
I didn't reply.
You should have been like, will you pay for the postage stamp? Where did he live?
I don't know.
And how much was he willing to pay you for that?
I really didn't get into it because, it was more
That
like
is
that was
like
like
that.
one of the can you like poop on me type of thing.
Yeah, that's literally grotesque. It's the only word I could think of. It's like horrific.
So those DMs I try to stay away from. The more rude ones I stay away from. I just don't answer. I'll block people. I don't really have time to tolerate stuff like that. I get some weird ones through TikTok and Instagram, but just like I'm pretty sure on Instagram he commented, you can find it. He commented, "Can you smell your farts?"
What's these guys' obsessions with farts?
I don't really know. Let's see. Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, that sounds very
Yeah, I
not
need to
pleasing.
drink for that.
Yeah. Cheers. Cheers for not bottling your farts.
I was gonna do like the underwear.
Like send underwear.
Yeah, but I wasn't so big into like used underwear. That kind of freaks me out a little. So I held back on that.
What about feet pictures? You said you did that.
Yeah, I've
How
done
much
a
do you
few
charge?
pictures, like 60, $70 a picture, which is
That's good money.
yeah.
Good money, literally just for going like,
Yeah. It's so funny what you like hear people say about feet. It's stuff that like you would never think someone's looking at.
right. Yeah. I get a lot of DMs also asking me about my feet, which kind of weirds me out.
Yeah, it's like you would never think people are thinking like
Well, people
about
have
the arch.
fetishes for everything.
Yeah, like the arch of your foot. It's like
The circumference of your toe.
yeah, like I never thought about that.
So I
Yeah.
I asked my followers if they had any questions that they ever wanted to ask an OnlyFans creator. So Chichi_VR says, do you feel like this has affected your dating life at all?
Um, it hasn't because once I explain what I really am doing, they're pretty impressed. But I've definitely got some guys that were like, my ex-boyfriend was not happy at all that I was doing it, but he wasn't gonna stop me
Mhm.
from doing it, but he was not happy. But my current boyfriend,
Okay, so so you're not dating, so you have a boyfriend.
yeah, I have a boyfriend and he's totally on board. He wants to make videos with me, but I don't do
Collabs.
like I only do
Videos.
myself on there. So yeah.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean, he has
pretty
to be supportive.
yeah, he
Good that he
definitely
is.
is supportive for sure.
And then T John 001 wants to know, what was the biggest barrier for entry when you were starting to create content?
Um, I really didn't have any problems starting off because I had a pretty good manager on my back and on my side, guiding the way, and they were already managing girls. Um, so I had no problems really. I already had probably 10,000 followers on Instagram, so that definitely helped me a lot. Um,
And where did those followers come from? Were they just like, because you're hot?
a lot of them came from Rice Gum Stream.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think I started TikTok already at the time, so a lot of them came from TikTok. And I used to do a broadcasting app, Live Me.
Mm-hmm. What's
And
live? It's just you broadcast yourself?
yeah, it's just like before going live was a thing on Instagram or TikTok. It was basically the same thing through an app, and I had like at the time I thought 20,000 followers was I
God.
was so proud of it. But yeah, I got a lot of followers through there, and you would get paid to do that. So that started the whole thing of me being on social media, and then Rice Gum definitely helped me kick off
Do you
my
still speak to him?
I speak to the guy that got me in touch with him, and recently they asked me to be involved with the Nelk Boys for a magazine or something, but they wanted me to do topless, which I had to
Not your
decline.
vibe.
Yeah, I had to decline, but
What do you see yourself doing in the future? Um, if OnlyFans isn't, around. Makeup?
yeah, I'll definitely always have makeup. I'm a licensed esthetician, and I just got my tattoo license for permanent
Okay.
stuff.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So I always have that as a background, and day to day, if I get bored, I have that to do.
Well, next time I need a facial in Miami, I'll come to you. Or a wax. I've never gotten a wax
Amazing.
before, but I trust you to wax me.
Yeah, I do waxing, everything. I'm opening a spa currently.
That's
So
amazing.
thank you.
So our last question on a comedic touch is from Christopher Amadon, and he goes, "Do you write off your bed on your taxes as a home office?"
I did. That's a funny one. I didn't,
Funny one.
but there are a lot of things I get to write off on taxes.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what?
Lingerie, some clothes. I wrote off a camera.
That's awesome.
Um,
What type of clothes? Like what constitutes a write-off? Like H&M?
no,
What type of brand of clothing like what makes a cut?
like at Victoria's Secret,
Okay. So like
because
lingerie.
yeah, lingerie
Bed
and
Bath Works, Bed Bath Body Works, whatever it's called.
anything pretty much.
La Perla.
La Perla, Agent Provocateur.
I know I always pass by that store in Bell Harbor.
I know, I love it. So yeah.
All right. Well, Lindsay, thank you so much. I learned so much about OnlyFans. I seriously barely knew anything about it. And before we sign off, do you want to drop any of your social media accounts and your OnlyFans links for anyone that's listening that wants to look and see more about you?
Yes, Lindsay Eich, LINDSEICH on everything. So yeah, thank you
Everything.
so much for having me.
And then mine is my personal is Dana Daniel 33 on Instagram, Daniel Dana on TikTok, and then Gen Me Podcast on everything. So
Yay.
thank you, Lindsay, for being here. And then stay
Thank you.
tuned for the next episode, guys. See you.